Okay, and welcome back to the second part of our little tutorial series of the virtual observatory. Say 1st of February last year, and let me just pick any time of the day. And here we have a long list of satellites that we can choose from. So the list is really quite long, full of products. And I might just start with something well known, so I might just go to MODIS. Just maybe this one, daily aerosol optical depth product related to aerosols, and I might just send a data request and see if something is there. And so here we can see the imagery for that day. If I wanted to, I could overlay coastlines and country borders maybe, so we can find our bearings a bit more easily. This is not at full resolution, so we could do a right click here and say, view the actual image. And again, this only scales to the size of your browser, so if you wanted to go into a little bit more detail, we can do a click here and zoom into the full resolution of MODIS. Also, of course, with the right click, you could, save this image somewhere on your local computer if you wanted to. I'll do that now. I'll just go back. We can also look at some other products. Maybe we'll look at something a bit more interesting. There was a large volcano eruption in 2011 in Africa, in Eritrea. And we want to have a look at the Nabro volcano, which erupted on the 13th of June 2011. So we're going to look at a product that gives us ash in this case. So we're going to use the MSG Severi. Okay, let me just find this quickly. MSG Severi ash false color composite. And again, we want to show the coastlines of the country boundaries, and then we send the data request. This may take a moment to load, so we probably need a little flashing icon or something to indicate to the user that we're still waiting for the data. And so here it is, and we could again look at the actual image and zoom in to Eritrea. We can really see here this huge ash cloud. Here, roughly about here is the volcano that we can see drifting across here. And again, if we wanted to, we could save this image. We can also maybe have a look at the previous day to see that's really what we're looking at. And so I'm just looking to the 12th of June for that same product. If you don't like scrolling down, you can just start typing as well. MSG would give me that one, and then you use just the arrow keys to go further in that list. And now the second one is the ash product, and then we decide coastlines and country borders again, and send the data request for it. And then after some waiting, we will get the imagery for the previous day, and then we can go and compare the two. Okay, finally here we are. Again, I'll zoom in a little bit into this area, and here we can see that on the previous day there is no ash cloud, so this is just normal clouds that we can see here that are overlaying the image. And so these are two simple examples. I can maybe have another look at brightness temperature products. I'll just pick something more recent, maybe January last year. Again, I'm not fussy about the hour. We can look at Meteosat, maybe And brightness temperature, here it is eventually at 11.5 micrometers, and I might have a look at that. Brightness temperature is a measure for the total amount of water in the atmosphere. So it tells me essentially about clouds and integrated humidity. And again, I could zoom into this image if I wanted to see a bit more detail. We could also have picked the same day for, as with the volcano eruption, we would have seen nothing in the clouds there. Okay, these additional areas to select regions of interest, they're not implemented yet, but in the future we may provide that if you're interested in a small area, you don't need to load the whole imagery. And that really was the end already of this short tutorial on satellite imagery that you can access through the video.